Hello, everybody. This is Matthew Kelly. I am the creator of the 45s app, and I just wanted to make a tutorial about this game, just for new players that want to, and or if rules you don't actually know. This is going to be a general overview of the rules of 45s. I'm going to get into a little bit of strategy just for help of explanation of the rules, and why I'm doing certain things and why I'm playing the cards I am. The reason why I'm playing the cards. I don't play this game optimally. I don't know everything about it, all the strategy. So forgive me if I play incorrectly or I don't do something that you agree with. But anyway, I'm just going to explain the reasonings behind the reasons why I play. Uh, and like the card rankings. I'm going to go over the card rankings, the bidding stages, the selection of the trump cards, discard stage, the playing card stage, the card rankings, and yeah. So that's basically, and I'll explain how offsuit trump cards can still win tricks. So yeah, let's get into it. So right at the start, in my app, I'm just gonna go back here and I'm gonna explain this. So a single player game would just be one versus one against a computer. This is two computers. It's a free for all. Um, Two computers you're playing against, and they're not on each other's team. You're just against you're you're on your own, and you're playing against two other computers that are not on each other's teams. So everyone's in it for themselves. It's called Cutthroat, this version. And we have four player, which is you have a partner and you try to win tricks together and you try to win. And this is all against the computer. You can play online, however, it's only single player. Single player, so you can only play against one person. Um, haven't programmed that into the app. So yeah, let's get into single player here. So right off the start, you can select the rules that you would like to play, and there's some information about the rules, holding, and all that kind of stuff. Um, I don't think I really need to get into the rules. I'll just have a brief explanation about them. So in 45s, there's a kitty, and if you win the bid, you get the kitty. Um, I'll explain how you win the bid, and I'll explain how you lose the bid in the next stage. But three cards in the kitty is usually what I play with. Must keep one. This is a Merrimack Valley rule. And you can't discard all your cards. You have to at least keep one card. When you discard, holding is specifically a Canadian rule, where if you can hold bids, and basically you keep going back and forth with the highest bid player. In this case, it's only going to be one player. So let's say they bid 15, I hold, and they bid 20, and I hold. Then they can give up and pass. Um, just a brief explanation. This could be you might want to go back to this video or go back to the start of this video explain and the rules explanation. So must win bid to win game. This rule is basically you have to win the bid in order to get above 120 and above. And when you get above 120, you win the game. So there's a score. I can get into the scoring. So yeah, the scoring. I'm just gonna pull up this thing. So just to get into the scoring, uh, there's 5 tricks that are played in, because you get dealt 5 cards. You play a card, then your opponent plays a card, and that equals 1 trick. If you played the highest card, the highest value card out of all the tricks, you win 10 points. So let's say you had like the highest card, and when you count the tricks at the end, you get 10 points because you played the highest valued card, and all the other tricks are worth 5. So four tricks are worth 5 points, and then 10 is if you had the highest trick card. I think that's a good explanation for that. And so you could win up to 30 points in a trick. And yeah, so let's get into the bidding of the game. So right at the start, I'm just going to hit play here on the rules, or I just select my rules and I play. So at the start, my opponent just bid 15. So if we go to here, I'm just going to pull up okay. All right. So when your opponent, you either go first when you bid, or your opponent goes first when you bid. The dealer is the one that's going first in this case. I get to bid next. Oh, sorry. I was the dealer. Player one dealer. My bad. Sorry. I'm the player. I'm player one. So usually the dealer is the last one to bid or claim is the one that dictates who gets the bid last. And my opponent just bid 15. So if I hit pass here, which I'm not, but if I did hit pass, the opponent would be able to select the suit. I don't want that to happen because they have an advantage, and they get to dictate the pace of the game. I have 2 hearts here, so I'm going to hit 20. I'm going to bid 20 here, and I overbid my opponent, and then I get the bid. So in the scoring, if I don't get 20 points after I bid 20, what happens is I actually lose 20 points. So I have to get 20 points. So I have to play. So let's just pretend that I played my 5. This is the highest value card possible that you can get. For that, if you select hearts, which I am going to do, I'm going to win this bid, and I'm going to select hearts. That's my strategy. So I'm just gonna okay, and I'm gonna pull up the card rankings just real quick here, real quick. I will explain them later, or as I'm playing the game, I'll just sort of explain what is going on each time I play a card for the rankings. But specifically, if you just go and you look at the website, you can see that if I'm going to play hearts, these are the the um, the rankings of the cards and how valuable they are. So I'm gonna select the trump as suit or as hearts, and 5, Jack, Ace, King, Queen, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. We skip 5 because 5 is the highest ranked card. Don't ask me why the rankings are like that. I actually don't know why. I don't know what the story is behind that. But yeah, I just know that this is the rankings of the cards generally. So if we look at this, I have 2 hearts. So I have a 5 and a 10. I have a 5 and a 10. 5 and a 10. So I'm just going to bid 20 and move on here, and I'm going to select hearts. So I just pick hearts here. Now I'm getting into the discard stage. So generally what you want to do when you're in the discard stage, you don't want to discard the suit that is chosen, or the trump, I guess. So I'm going to discard all of these cards. Please note I did select must keep 1. So I can't unselect this. I can't unselect this card because you have to keep 1 card because I chose that rule. So in this case, luckily I'm gonna, discard all the other ones. I'm going to keep my hearts, so let's discard these. So right off the start, my opponent just played the king. And if we look at the rankings here, we're going to get into what the rankings are. So now I chose hearts as the trump here, right? And my opponent played the king. I have 2 hearts, so I have 2 cards that are higher than the king. And you can see, so the hearts, and then after the value of the offsuit trumps have a value to them too. So the king of clubs is a low value, has lower value than my heart cards, but it has a higher value than all the other cards that I have in hand. Please note that the suit you lead with has dominance over other offsuit cards. So my opponent played a king, which is the highest card. But let's say that they played the 10 of clubs here, right? They played the 10 of clubs. Okay. I had a king of clubs, and I could actually take the trick because I have a higher club. Now, if he played the 10 of clubs and I had no clubs in my hand, and I didn't have a suit or the trump suit, then he would win the trick because I don't have anything to contest the original trump card that has been played. As I'm playing, the rule will make more sense as I keep playing. So I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to take this trick. I don't know if it's right, but I am going to. So I just did. And then I'm going to play my 9 of diamonds to draw a trump card out. So I did. My opponent played the ace of hearts. So in the diagram here, my opponent just won another trick by playing the hearts, or the 2 of hearts, when I played the an offsuit trump. So I played, I believe it was the 9 of diamonds, and the opponent played a 2, so they won. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to play my 9 of spades. Now that's interesting. So if I go back to the graph here again, or not the graph, the diagram, or the rankings of the cards, I guess, you can see that I played an offsuit spade, and it was a 9, or no, I didn't. I played yes, I did. I played an offsuit spade. My opponent had an ace of spades, which is ranked higher than what I played, and it was an offsuit. It was not the suit that was selected. So they just won that hand, and I'm going to go down 20 points. So in the bottom right hand corner here, you can see that I acquired only 15 points. My opponent acquired 10 points. And I'm going to lose actually 20 because of the fact that I didn't get my bid that was 20 here. So that was my bid. I did not get it. So I'm going to go down 20, and my opponent is going to have 15. But I played the highest suit rank card. So it goes, I got 10 points because I played the highest suit, and then I played a 10 of hearts, and I won the hand, and I won that trick. So I have 15 points, and then my opponent, who just won 2 tricks and then is going to win the next one, basically is going to get 15, and I'm going to go down to minus 20, which kind of sucks. But so I got minus 20 here. You can see it kept track. This is it's called being in the hole. So the far right thing. So I went down once in the hole. I'm not sure if everyone plays by this rule, but I programmed it in the app. If people want to comment. And please, actually, just if I miss anything about the rules, or like if there's an option that you would like to be added into this app, please let me know and I will program it into the app. That would just be fine. But these are the rules, definitely what I play by, and I'll program it into the app. It's not that hard to do. So yeah, if you would like to do that, that would be great. Any problems and issues with the app, please leave a comment to this YouTube video. It would be great. But yeah, in the hole, it basically, you can only go in the hole 5 times. I just went in the hole once because I did not win the bid. So if I did this, if I kept getting minus 20 or minus 15, minus 25, minus 30, if I got that 5 times during the game, I just lose. That's just what it is. So that is what I programmed in the game. So you just can't keep going down the hole, keep holding every bid. You can't just keep bidding 30 every single time and then just going and then letting the game go on forever, right? So that's the reason why you do that. Now, it's my turn. The opponent is the dealer. It's my turn. I have to bid. There's no bid up on the board. So I'm going to bid 15 because I have this 5. The highest ranked card. So I bid and I got outbidded. So my opponent just outbid me and then they selected clubs. And now I can only discard 1 card, or I can only discard 4 cards. I can't discard this last one. This is a Merrimack Valley rule, so I'm just going to discard this and I'm going to keep my strongest offsuit trump card. So if we go back to the rankings again, we can see that the offsuit, this is my highest offsuit rank card. So you go and you check here and you just see spades, king, high, and queen, jack, ace, 2, 3, 4. So this is my highest offsuit rank card, and so clubs, all these cards are going to be ranked higher than mine, and we'll go back to the explanation. So that was the explanation of that. So I got a terrible hand. My opponent only needed 1 card, so I'm going to get absolutely destroyed this hand. I have 1 club, and it's the lowest ranked club that I have. So you can see 10. And yeah, that's just it. And anyway, I'm just going to play this one out. So I'm going to play my king of diamonds first. They played a 9 of clubs. They won the trick. Then they played an ace of clubs. So, oh yes, this is another thing. So I can't actually play my offsuit trump cards right now. See, the game won't let me. And that's actually another rule that I forgot to mention. Once the trump card has been played, oh sorry, when the trump card is first played, so let's say you're playing with like 3 different people. If the first card that is played is trump, then if you have trump, then you have to play that card. If you don't have it, then you can play any card you want. That's just a general rule. There is like rules around reneging, which is if you have, let's just say that this was a 5, this 10. So I just had a 5 clubs. I could actually play one of these cards because I have the 3 of the suit, 3 of the cards that can do that, which are the 5, jack, and ace of hearts. And yeah, I could actually play these if I had a 5, but I don't. I can't really show it. It's not really good to show that without explanation. So I'm gonna, or without an example. So I'm just gonna play this 10, move on. They played a king. I'm just gonna play my lowest value card, and I hope that they have a spade here. And this is interesting. So this is actually a good explanation. So my opponent won 25 points here so far. And if I go back to the rankings, you're going to see that my opponent, they played a heart. which is a 2. They played a 2 of hearts, and oh, sorry, it's the offsuit because it's not offsuit. So if I go to the rankings, it's the lowest. It's the lowest card. It's the lowest ranked card possible on that suit. Yeah. So I can't play, or I can play my king, but I'm going to lose this hand. They're going to get the 30 because they played this card first. If I played my king first, I would win this. But they played the 2 of hearts first, so they had the advantage, and I don't have the king of spades. Sorry, I have a king of spades. This card was played first, so this doesn't even count, and I just lose. Yeah, this is a good rule to remember. Low in black, high in red. So you can see that the rankings of black cards go 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in hearts, in the red cards, you can see that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2 are higher. So the 10 is the 6th best card in the hearts, and the 10 is the worst card in the spades. Just kind of something to keep in mind as well. It's actually a good way to remember that. So if we continue playing, I'm just getting crushed by the computer. I'm going to pass because I have no high value cards in my hand. So I'm just going to pass. I'm going to keep my 2 of clubs because they picked the trump of 2 of clubs. And I got 2 clubs here. I actually might be able to do something. So I'm going to play this card first just to see if I can draw a club out. I did. Okay, they played the king. I'm going to play a 6, and I won a trick. So I won the board, and you can see that this is probably going to change. I have 10 points right now because I just played I have temporary points. I just played the 6 of clubs, which was the highest trick so far. So if I play my 2 and I win this one, which I'm probably not, see, they just got, my score actually just went down. I have won 1 trick with the 6 of clubs, and they just won with the 5. They just played the highest value possible card, and I just lost the hand or the trick. Now they have 15. I lost 5 because of the way that the math works out in this game. So if I continue on, I'm just going to keep playing. I'm just going to keep playing. So I can't win this card because they lead it with an offsuit trump. I don't have that trump. I don't have a king of hearts. I don't have a queen of hearts. So I can't win this hand or this trick. So if we keep going on here, let's see if I can actually get a win a bid here. So I'm going to bid 20. I'm going to bid aggressively, and I'm going to play spades. So I got 4 spades, which is really good for this. Now if we keep going, they led out with the 3 of spades, so I can win this with a 2. If I go back to the rankings here, so if I go back, 2. So they played a, oh, sorry, we're not looking at hearts. So my black card is lower, and spade is lower than, or has a higher rank than a 3. Just 1 rank off. So I'm going to take it with that. And I'm not going to use my 4. I'm not going to use my jack. That would be stupid because I can still beat these cards out if I wanted to. If they played an ace of hearts, an ace of spades, a king of spades, and a queen of spades, I can play my jack out and win that. So I'm going to keep that. Okay. I'm going to keep continue. So I'm just going to keep playing my best cards out. Hopefully they don't have a spade. Oh, they have another spade. So they won that. And they win that. So I just barely got my 20. I got 5 points now because I was down to 15. So, wow, my opponent just bid 25. Okay. So I'm just going to pass. I have a weak hand. I don't have any hearts. Just going to continue on playing. Okay, I got the ace of hearts. It's not a very good time to explain that. So I'm just going to play my king. I played a 6. I play this. I have a higher value card than this queen, so I'm going to play this. I couldn't play these anyway, so I'm going to play that offsuit. They won. They have all the suits. I just lose the hand. They're at 105. They could win the game here. So I'm going to bid aggressively for the, because I don't want them to win the bid and just beat me straight up. So I'm going to bid aggressively, and I'm going to keep my diamonds because I have 5 of diamonds. I have the highest. That's just free 10 points. So I need to get 20 here. I don't have 20. They let out with a jack. I have a 5, which is a higher rank card than that. So I have a higher rank card than the jack. So I'm going to play this. Now, I need to explain the Ace of Hearts. So maybe they'll play the Ace of Hearts if I play this. No. Okay, they don't have it. Oh, they have it. Okay. So, the Ace of Hearts. All right. Wow, that's pretty lucky. Okay. So, the Ace of Hearts is trump all the time, basically. So, this is the represent. Let's just pretend there's a heart after that somehow. There's a heart here. This is the Ace of Hearts. It has higher value than the Ace of Trump. It has. So it's always Trump. It's always going to win the hand. So I have nothing that I can beat this with. But and you can see that in the rankings, the Ace of Hearts is not on this board, but it is for diamonds because the Ace of Hearts is special. So the Ace of Diamonds is actually the lowest offsuit trump card that you can have, but it's actually the 4th best, the Ace of Diamonds, when it's trump. That's a good thing to note. And also, the Ace of Hearts actually beats the Ace of Diamonds, and it beats the Ace of Spades and the Ace of Clubs. So it's the 3rd ranked highest card. It can renege, and it's going to beat any card that I actually have in here. So I'm going to play my 9 because that's the worst one I have. I don't have the trump. So I don't have any trump cards. I could play my king. I could play my queen. So I'm just going to play my 9. They have another diamond. So I'm just going to play my queen. And yeah, I'm going to win this, and I'm going to go down to I have bid 20, and I'm going to go down to minus 10 points, and I'm just getting crushed here. So I'm going to bid 20 here, and I got really good hand. I got 3 diamonds that are high value, and I get another diamond, which is amazing. I got a hand full of diamonds. So let's go back to the thing here. He played a 4, so he has a 4 here. I have a bunch of diamonds. I don't want to lose any points here, so I'm just going to be greedy, and I'm just going to play aggressive. So this means that, so I know that they don't have any diamonds because he just played the Ace of Clubs, I believe, or the Ace of Spades. So I know that the computer does not have any diamonds right now. Because so these next 2 tricks are going to win because they would have had to played a diamond when I played trump. So that's how a good kind of strategy there. So you can just throw your cards out. I can lead out with the 2 and then the 3, and I'm just going to win all these. So I'm going to get 30 points here. Perfect. I think that's a good time to lead off. I actually explained like the main rules of the game. Other rules, like niche rules, you can look them up online. Definitely in the comments section. I would, well, I guess I could play it out. I'll just show that the computer wins when they hit 120. So I'm just going to mulligan these diamonds, and I'm just going to lose on purpose. So I'm just going to play this card. They won. There we go. I'm just going to let them win. Okay, and they won. Just the home screen button comes up. I had 20 points. The computer just destroyed me and got 135 points. And yeah, I just wanted to show that the game ends when you go above 120. Yeah, So that's about it. Those are the rules. If you definitely like rewatch some of the video, play the game. You know, it's a great game. It's fun. As of now, since this video has been released, I haven't released an ad-free version of the game. Definitely, I have been getting requests for that. It's in the making. I'm trying to upload it to the Android store. There's a lot of work that has to go in for the iOS store, so I have to get on top of that. But other than that, it's going to be $5 USD. Um, yeah, and you will not get ads. You can. There's the only way that you can get ads if you want points, to increase your points. You can watch a 30-second ad in the ad-free app. But yeah, and the points just give you card backs that you can play with, different card backs that you can play with. Um, yeah, and definitely just want to reiterate: leave a comment in the bottom of the in the comment section below. Please, any criticism I love. I I like constructive criticism. I've been trying my best with this app to make it as best as I possibly can and accommodating for everyone. So please leave a comment if you do have an issue, if there's a bug, if there's something wrong with the online or something. Um, you can send me an email if you want to give me like a detailed uh, bug. My email will be in the description below. So please, I just want to make this app the best as it possibly can. 45s is a special place in all of our hearts because we've been playing it for so long and definitely want to get new people to play this game. It has a bit of nostalgia to it. So thank you very much for listening to this video. I love this game, and I'm so happy that I can provide this to people, especially during, well, since COVID's actually finishing up, but I'm glad that I could do that during COVID, especially when everyone was locked up. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. And hopefully I will get a paid version out of the app so you can not have ads being spammed to you all the time. Thank you very much. Have a great day.